Our playoff march continues as the Leafs shut out the Wild 3-0. Guys, you might want to mark September 10th on your 2011 calendars because that's when the next rookie tournament happens. Because once the Stanley Cup is won in June, there's going to be 2.5 months without any hockey action. Unless you consider the awards show, the draft, the free agency signings as any kind of hockey excitement. Anyways, James Reimer was starting in 19net for the Leafs, and his family drove 7 hours from Manitoba to Minnesota just to see him play, and boy, were they in for a treat. First period, Reimer stops a shot that was taken right after the puck drop, keeping the score at 0, but on the Leafs' first shot taken by Joffrey Lupul, the shot goes past Backstrom, and it's 1-0 Leafs. And when the Wild were on the attack, Nystrom gets penalized for goaltender interference, and the Leafs didn't score there, but Kessel was upended without a call. I mean, what the heck? And Collins penalized for boarding, and on that power play, John Madden gets a breakaway opportunity, and Reimer stops him dead. But Tim Brent got penalized trying to stop Madden, and went to the box for 2 minutes for interference. But when it's a 5-on-5 situation, Kovacic on the breakaway was also stopped by Reimer. Reimer 2, Wild nothing. And Bouchard also got a penalty with less than 2 minutes to go in the first. Leafs couldn't score on there. But in the second period, Gunnarsson got penalized for tripping. That penalty was cut short with a Burnett penalty, and it's a 4-on-4 situation. And John Madden on a 2-on-1 rush, fans on the shot, and he could have scored there too. And luckily for us, the score was kept at 1-0 for the Leafs. And after the Leafs kill off the Schenn penalty, in which Shuey was also upended, no call there, Grabowski scores, it's 2-0 Leafs, and that shot was so great it had Backstrom fooled that it was going to go wide of the net. Wow. And Kadri got penalized for tripping, but nevertheless, the Leafs ended the second period with a 2-0 lead with 3 shots on net, and only one of them went through. Wow. Anyways, in the third period, Koivu was penalized for high sticking, but on that power play, MacArthur passes to Gunnarsson, he guns it past Backstrom, and it's 3-0 for the Leafs. And after a couple of volley penalties, a lash-off penalty, and a Bozak shorthanded rush that was stopped by Backstrom, the Leafs win. And Reimer gets his 3rd shutout of the season, and oddly enough, the Leafs have only played 4 games in Minnesota, and they've only lost 2 of them and gotten 2 shutout wins, with the last one coming 2003, December 11th, when Ed Belfour was in net and he shut out the Wild 1-0, and the other shutout coming on tonight as Reimer shut out the Wild. Now, Reimer is the first Leaf goaltender since Vesa Toskala to record 3 shutouts in one season. And not only that, but he is the next Leaf goaltender, or next rookie goaltender, to record 3 shutouts in his first year as an NHL goalie with the Leafs since Mike Palmateer. Wow. James Reimer is really making an impact with the Leafs and the fans, especially with all the Optimus Rhyme signs in Minnesota. Not to mention all the Leafs TV signs in Minnesota. I mean, wow. Thank you to all the Manitoba Leaf fans for coming down to support the Leafs. They really fed off your support, especially with Reimer's family coming down to see him win. Now, good news is the Habs sucked tonight. The bad news is they sucked against Buffalo. The good news is the Senators sucked tonight. Bad news is they sucked against Carolina, so the Leafs are still 2 points behind the 9th spot and 5 points out of 8th spot. Well, we don't have much time left, but the good news is the Leafs are going to be playing the Colorado Avalanche on Thursday night, and the Avalanche are one of the 2 teams that have already been eliminated in the NHL, so they won't have much to play for, but then again, they won't have much to lose. But then again, if they lose, it'll help them get a better draft pick, so I think the Leafs are going to beat the Colorado Avalanche, because win or lose, although Colorado will probably gain more if they lost than anything, but nevertheless, until after Thursday night, Habs suck, Sens suck, And go Leafs, go!